It's a good cup of coffee. Did I spill it? Bottom of my coffee's cup is wet. I don't know if it's leaking. I think this cup is leaking. To start off the year, I went in and I made a fresh, full pot of coffee. You know why? Because someone took it upon themselves. We have 2 pots, okay? Someone took it upon themselves to rush and try to make coffee. Once again, did not use a new filter. And they poured new grounds on top of the old grounds that was there, just because they were rushing into work. Then the coffee that was coming out into that pot is horrible. Horrible. So I went in and I made a new pot. I cleaned it out. Excuse me, I left that other pot, but I made a new pot. Cleaned it out, cleaned the pot out, put new filters in, put fresh coffee in, and it is delicious. So, yeah, to start off the year, I need a new cup of coffee, okay? All right. Oh, with that being said, because someone said, hey, I would like to donate to your channel. I said, well, the best way is to buy me a cup of coffee. So I will put a link down there in the top of I'll pin it to the top of the comment section. That way, if you just like to donate and buy me a cup of coffee, that's the best way to do it. That's the best way to do it. Okay, let's get right into it. Now, there's only one stock that I'm watching today, but I have 14 items in this list. So you do your homework and you pick what you want to pick. So a lot of these I'm keeping an eye on. I want to see what they do. First one, of course, you know, I always said Ttoo, okay? Right now, the volume is very low, okay? Last week, again, it went up to 1 million in volume. So I think at some point, this thing is going to start taking off, okay? It's just my opinion. I was really waiting on it to pull back down here to like 33, 32, 34s, but it hasn't, okay? In the month, it's down like 31%. In the week, it's up 24%. In a day, it's up 3%. I was negative this morning until it made this little pop-up, and now I'm up just a little bit. Well, I'm up more than what I was earlier this morning, okay? So, negative 1%. This is my average cost, 44 cents. I wanted to get lower than that, but I think this is kind of an okay spot. But I'm really, really waiting on a pullback like to here, to this 40 area, to 39s, and possibly 33. If it gets around in these areas, me personally, I'm going to buy more because I feel like at some point it's going to take off. But I do need to figure out and look up if they're going to do a reverse split at some point and what's their deadline, because look at the top up here, they do have this not meeting the standards, right? So they have so many days to get back compliant according to the NASDAQ. Excuse me, guys. Let me get a drink. So I want to pay attention to that, okay? Because I don't want to hold a stock. I do not like holding stocks when they're about to do a reverse split. I do not like to hold through that, okay? As soon as I find out that they haven't one, most likely I'll wait a couple of days or a week or 2, 3 weeks before they do it, and then I get out. This is just what I do on certain things. Okay, so I am watching this, okay, for another pop. We're going to see if the volume always starts low, and just lately it's been running up to like over 1 million. Okay, next one. Let me make my screen smaller. I'm gonna go through this quickly. I added this to my list. REVB. Volume's over 44 million, almost 45, and it's up 32%. Okay, is it gonna keep on running? I don't know, but I seen it when it was below this dollar mark, and I had a feeling like this morning is going to shoot up to $1 and kind of bounce around there. Okay, because this is what a lot of these penny stocks do. They want to reach that dollar mark, and when they reach the dollar, sometimes people sell. This one, I have this on my list. The volume is at 71 million. It's up 119%. No, I'm not going to chase this. I'm just keeping an eye on it. CGBS. right here, 24% up. Volume is at 23 million, and it's trying to move up. It's trying to move up. Maybe, let me go back and look. Month, 21 cents. So it's like in this area right here, and it needs to get up to 22. Possibly when it gets to 23, it could probably pop up. It could probably try to run up to here, okay, and test this part, 25 and 26. But we will see what it does today, because it already went to like here, and then it pulled back. But we're going to see. This one's trying to run up. We're going to keep an eye on that. 49% up. It's at almost 60 million in volume. They're up. They're on the 3 months, they're down, but on a month they're up, and they're up, and they're up. Okay, so keep an eye on that one. FAAS, I'm not in this one, but it is. I think at some point it's going to try to get to that dollar mark. It's struggling, and it's trying to get there. The volume is very low. Let's go a week ago. They was at a week ago on December 27th. They was at $1.21. Then they pulled back. Then they try to come back up to $1.13, and then pull back again. So it's possible that it may try to run back up again and hit that point. Okay, because it's really close to $1, so you can kind of expect that it's going to try to run and hit that dollar again. FFIE is just on my list. I'm watching it. The volume is at 6 million, almost 7 million. It's up 20%. AQB is on my list. I think it's going to try to run up. Yeah, it's already hit that. So it may run back up and test that. The volume is very low though. If the volume start coming in, it'll probably definitely try to run back up here to 80. Let's go over here. This one right here, this one, I think this one's trying to move. When I think more volume coming to this, it's probably going to move up. Okay, it's probably going to move up and get really close to the $3 mark. Just my opinion, it's not financial advice. This one's already hit $1. It pulled back a little bit, and it's struggling to stay there. It's at 93 in volume. It's up 9%. What was it on a week, on a month? See, it's up pretty good. It's doing pretty good. Let's go max. Yeah, it's doing pretty good. So this is probably one that you want to keep an eye on. RIME, let's keep an eye on this for potential pop back up, probably to like the 10-cent area. It probably is going to. I think it's going to try to get there. At some point, it's going to get there. Next, CDT. Add this on my list. I'm just keeping an eye on it. Just keeping an eye on it. That's why I said I have one share. Okay, I want to keep an eye on it. And that's it, guys. So my main one, the one I'm really want to keep an eye on for me, is this right here. It's crazy. It does some crazy swings. See, now I'm down like, look, I'm down like 5%, $9. I think when it pulls back, if it pulls back down here, I'm gonna definitely buy some more. Okay. If it even gets down to the 20s, I'm definitely gonna buy more. And if it gets down to 11 cents, I'm definitely buying a whole lot. Okay, because I'm waiting on this potential pop when this starts to be like a trend again. But that's it, guys. I have to go. Invest wisely. No, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm trying to get to the point to where I can trade stocks on a daily basis and not have to work, right? That's the whole goal, is to learn it. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you. And see you in the next one. Let me get my coffee. Take care. Peace.